Good evening, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. Let me take great pride and immense privilege to welcome CSK's own Deepak Chahar, Mr. Shivam Dube, and the opening master blaster, Mr. Devon Conway. Before we get started, I wanted to, these guys don't need any introductions, but we'll get straight into the program. We would want to ask a few questions to all three of you. My opening question to the opening bowler is that today you saw a lot of different types of drones. What did you think about it, and what was your experience witnessing multiple different drones, especially the delivery drone which we're using for Swiggy?
Yeah, first of all, thank you so much for inviting us. And I didn't think that the drones are so big because we only see them in the air and they look small. So when we realized they are big in size, and I like the delivery drone because we as sportsmen we are always traveling, always staying in the hotel, and we have few teammates like Shivam Dube who likes a lot of food. So then we have to order a lot of Swiggy and Zomato, but then every time we have to wait for the food for at least 1 hour, 1.5 hours. And if we have these drones, we can probably receive our food quickly. And then, Shivam Dube can hit more sixes and need more food.
That's a very nice question. But my second question is to the opening batsman, Mr. Devon Conway. Devon, you being such a versatile player with a wide range of shots, what did you think about the drones that you saw, which had diverse applications, especially in terms of mining, agriculture, defense, etc.?
Yeah, I think it's pretty special to see the drones. I didn't know much about drones before today, and seeing some of them with agricultural purpose, defense, as Deepak said, how big some of them are. It's pretty special to see that Garuda's producing such fantastic drones.
My next question would be to Mr. Shivam Dube. Shivam, please do tell me that you are the man who has been hitting maximums this year, right? With like monstrous sixes. You also saw a very wide range of drones which are super big, especially if you can see Vajra here. This is over 8 feet in length. So what did you think, your first opinion on seeing drones which are super big and they can do a lot of different aspects?
I think I've not seen the drone live before today. So I did not expect that the drone would be so big, and they have so many things to do, probably agriculture, defense, many things, as Deepak said, for the food also. So it's really good for us to get the food early, and I'm very excited about these drones. So really amazing. Thank you.
Devon, the next question is to you. You're from South Africa and also representing New Zealand. So I wanted to know, you've been traveling all around the world. You have a very diverse perspective. I wanted to ask you your opinions of drones, the market globally, and your experience personally when you keep seeing these drones flying, when you're hitting all those sixes.
Yeah, I think the diversity in drones is amazing. As we've learned today, that there's drones for agriculture, defense, also just ordinary use with taking video footages and photos of different parts of the area. And I think the space in which it's growing so nicely and so fast it's great to see. And I think there's more to learn each day as you keep working closely with the drones.
Thank you. Next question would be to Mr. Deepak Chahar. So I saw that you took a keen liking towards the droney drone. So I think you also know, and I spoke to you about this, that we named that drone after none other than Mahendra Singh Dhoni. So what did you think about the droney drone especially, and a few words on that?
I think it's a brilliant name because everyone knows why it's special. And I would like to say, the drones I saw today, they will surely make a change in the world because I come from a village. I've seen agriculture, and I've seen how people struggle in the village. And then my father, he was in defense, he was in Air Force. So I have seen that part also. But I think these drones will really help defense and farmers as well. So I think this is a good chance for all the youngsters, those who want to, uh, uh, help defense, or be helpful to their family those who are in agriculture. I think they're going to do an amazing job.
Thank you so much. Yes, I did brief all the three players about our Garuda Kisan drones, which recently received type certification. So you will be able to receive loans as well as subsidies on these drones. And we are seeing over 6,000 drones that have been pre-booked by a lot of youngsters from across India. So just a point to note there. I know we are very huge on stats, and I will be sharing some stats very soon. But let me quickly ask Shivam, we would really love to know a little bit about you personally, on how your experience has been as a cricketer, as a youngster, because you inspire a lot of young people around the world. So we just wanted to know, as an athlete, the commitment that you need to put into sport, because that is the same kind of commitment that a drone entrepreneur puts into his work. So we would like to know how important commitment and sincerity is in anything you pursue in life.
Probably it's just about discipline, and it's about dedication. What people think about it, and what is my opinion to everyone. You are a cricketer, you are a football player, or you want to be an engineer. You have to be dedicated, because if you are dedicated, because many people in India are dedicated, but the percentage are very less. But the percentage you make it more, that makes you successful. So making every day count, every meal, every seconds counts for your life. So it is very important to work every second in every day.
Thank you so much. Now we would like to, we had a small kind of event where we asked the audience to ask you guys a few questions. So I have the audience questions with us. The first one is to Devon. So, as CSK fans, we are used to suspense till the last ball of the match. So, tell us about a CSK match which gave you the same sort of anxiety or a nail-biting finish story.
Yes, I think a match that comes to mind was last year's IPL. We played against Mumbai Indians at the D.Y. Patel Stadium. And I remember we needed 4 off the last ball. My buy was on strike, and yeah, he obviously clipped it onto the leg side, hitting a boundary and winning us that game off the last ball. So that's one that was etched in my memory for a long time.
Thank you so much. That was a wonderful memory. Who remembers the CSK's double victory this season against Mumbai Indians this season? Everybody remembers that, and we are so happy that El Clasico landed in our favor this year. The next question is to Mr. Deepak Chahar. Please tell us one favorite memory at CSK and receiving advice on a positive note from Mahendra Singh Dhoni.
I've been fortunate to play with Mahibai since last 6-7 years, and I have received so many advice. But he's someone who, I'm someone who learns a lot from him, but not just what he says, but I see what he does. I've been fortunate. I've spent so much time in his room, everything, because his room is always open for the youngsters, and I've seen how humble he is and how he treats everyone equally. That's the best part of him. No matter who are you and what you work, he's always same for everyone. So this I have learned a lot from Mayabai, to be same for everyone, be humble, and just focus on the process. And then obviously when he's playing on the ground, he thinks about cricket, and when he comes off the field, and he's a different man. But when he enters the ground, he's a different man. So obviously, that small things I've learned a lot, but obviously I can't tell everything here, but I've learned a lot.
Thank you. Let's give a round of applause to all the amazing answers that they've been giving. So, one question that the CSK universe wants to know from you, Shivam, is the audience wants to know, you've been hitting sixes like monster sixes, like 90 96, 100-meter sixes. The question is, do you know that you've hit a six the minute it touches the bat, or do you like wait to see the ball actually hit the stands and then you realize?
Definitely, when the ball hits the bat, I can feel it's gonna be a six. But you're talking about monster, so I have to see that how long it goes.
How many of you have all seen Shivam's monster sixes this IPL? I can't hear you.
Big fan. Thank you. Thank you.
Wonderful. So now we do have three, because we've had nice discussions in the back. So we wanted to award all three gentlemen for being so patient, and despite they finishing up their match only a couple of days back and they have a packed schedule, we wanted to give them an honorary award and a memento because I feel that they deserve that. So please join us in welcoming Dr. Vijay Kumar to present the awards to Devon Conway, to Shivam Dube, as well as to Deepak Chahar.